Jay here, and today we finally got AJ Harris. He's an 85 overall. So tomorrow the game officially comes out, but oh my goodness, this was a grind. I ain't gonna lie. This took me all day to do. Now it looks like he's gonna be worth it. He has 85 speed, 85 man, 85 acceleration, 82 change of direction. Where's his catching at? 82, or I already said that. 77 spin move, 78 juke move, 76 tackling. His coverage is definitely the highlight of the card. 70 catch, that's kind of bad. But let me look at his abilities. So he gets 2 ability slots. He's able to get ball hawk, jammer, bouncer, blanket coverage, adrenaline, legion. Okay, and then the rest of mental abilities. So he has 2 slots. That's pretty good. He's 4'2", 5, 6'1", 184. You know, pretty solid card. Now, let me go through how to get this card. It was a lot of like working, grinding, and I don't know how they're gonna have 220 of these, but you want to go to challenges from main menu. You want to go to the first tab, challenges. Then you want to go down to the tower, and then you want to start with beginnings. So I'll run through it for you guys real quick. For beginnings, touchdowns equal 4 points, touchdowns over 15 yards equals 6 points, and then touchdowns over 25 yards equals 8 points. So I'm not going to do this one. That's pretty self-explanatory. You want to pretty much do moonshots and pass the ball over 25 yards. You'll get 8 points doing so, and you'll just pretty much have to get 2 touchdowns. Then for strength, I'll do this one for you guys. So for this one, it's kind of a method you have to do. So you have to essentially run the ball if you want to, or you just let them do passing touchdowns. So I'll go ahead and demonstrate for you guys real quick. So you're in the game. You're probably going to start. Yeah, you start off with the ball. So what I like to do, I take the ball and I run to the 1 yard line. So doing this, I don't have to worry about scoring or doing any of that. I just run straight to the 1 yard line. Then what I do is I go to special teams, field goal. You don't have to worry about timing it or anything like that, because the ball is just going to go right back to the 2 yard line. So then what you want to do, you want them to score a passing touchdown. So you want to go right back to special teams, low block left, whatever. And what I also like to do, I like to move the linebacker down. You really don't have to. So then the CPU is going to call an audible. And when the CPU calls an audible, hopefully it's going to pass. Now, if it rushes and then even worse scores, or that can happen too. What you want to do when this happens and you make them fumble, you just go back. You know, it's going to take even longer, because, you know, if you fumbled instead of scored a passing touchdown. But, you know, that happens sometimes. So you just want to go back to a rushing play. Go back to the 2 yard line or 1 yard line, it don't matter. Do the same exact thing. Kick a field goal. Boom. On defense, go special teams, low block left, move linebacker down. They're going to call an audible. They're going to shift. And whenever I see someone close, I'll usually like try to move them before it's too late. But, you know, like right there, it was too late. Go back, low block left. Now here, since they're further back, now they should definitely score a passing touchdown. There's literally no one covering any receiver. So yeah, I try to move them. Sometimes it's just too late. And even if it gets to a point where you just keep sacking them and they can't get a pass off, what you want to do then is throw a pass over 25 yards for a touchdown. That way you get 8 point, or no. You want to, dang, I low-key forget. Yeah, you do a passing touchdown, and No, you don't do a passing touchdown. You do a rushing touchdown if that's the case. I don't even know. I gotta check again. There we go. So boom, you get the 10 points, and I already got 3 sacks, which are 2 points apiece. So I got it. Yeah, so if you score a touchdown, it's 10 points for the opposite team. So you want them to score. It's a really backwards event, solo challenge, whatever you want to call it. It's very backwards. So yeah, you give 10 points to the opponent. So what you want to do, if you're in my scenario, you keep sacking them, just go ahead and do a rushing touchdown, and then boom, you'll get the points, the rest of the points. And like I said, it's very annoying because once you get to like floor 16, you gotta score 40 points. So you gotta let them do it 4 times. Then, you know, floor 18, 50 points. And then the last one for strength, 60 points. You gotta let them do it 6 times pretty much. And then I'll demonstrate awareness for you guys. So the first one scored 25 points. Now this is the one, if you score a rushing touchdown, it gives the opposite team 10 points. So I'll show you guys the meta for this. All right, so you start off with the ball. So like I said, you need 25 points. So it's gonna take a little bit longer than that challenge I just did. But yeah, you just go back to the 2-yard line. Sometimes I mess up. So I'm just gonna restart. But yeah, that's why I like going to the 2-yard line, because when you're at the 1-yard line, it's easier for this rushing one specifically, where yeah, so boom. Okay, so that time I actually got to the 1. Then you go to special teams, field goal, boom, kick that. Don't even matter. It doesn't matter if you kick it out of bounds. It's not a flag. They just get the ball. It's a turnover. Then what I like to do for this one, now that we're in awareness, I like to do prevent man 3 deep. This way, now if they do audible, it's now sometimes, I'm not gonna lie, they still pass it, and you know it's a waste of time. But for the most part, they usually run it. So like right there, boom. Now you get 10 points. So you want to keep doing this for each challenge. And is it a waste of time? Absolutely. It's so pointless because you're not even like accomplishing anything. You're purposefully letting them score. So it's literally just meant to waste your time. This whole challenges of the tower is meant to waste your time. So if you want an 85 overall AJ Harris, you just got to do this. So thank you guys for watching. As always, make sure you hit that like, subscribe button. Peace.